Up to go to 350. We're going to hit the timer and we're ready to go. That's a darn good bagel. Yeah. I want to address something. I got a message from a user or a subscriber, not sure, or a bot. Who knows these days with AI? You could be arguing with bots all day long. Uchi3207. The product has been modified. This test is not valid. This user is speaking to the biscuit test, to which I replied and I said, which test are you speaking about? Are you talking about the open hood test? Because both tests gave similar results. And then another subscriber chimed in and said that they had similar results and they didn't have tape on theirs. So I thought about this, because in 30 years of teaching science, I always preach to my students, you need to have reproducible results. You need to have tests that can be reproducible. You need to have results that can be verified, okay? You need to have results that are peer-reviewed, studied. So I thought about this. And I thought, you know what? He's right. So I pulled the tape, and you know what, Blackjack? We're gonna do it again. Uchi Mama, this is for you. Okay, so here we go. We got the biscuits in the same arrangement that they were in the first test. You could see that the tape has been removed from both sides. There's just a little bit of horsehair hanging there, but that isn't gonna matter. We got it cranked up to go to 350. We're gonna hit the timer and we're ready to go. That's a darn good bagel. Yeah. Wow. I'll tell you what. I'm a man enough to admit that I was wrong. And quite obviously, adding tape, that little bit of tape that was added to this pit, definitely changed the results. Obviously, Weber's engineers knew what they were doing. I mean, these biscuits, upper left, front, back, cheese, center, man. Okay, so here's your top rack, and you could see after 15 minutes, boy, the centers are beautiful. The edges are just a little bit well done, but I mean, it's nothing compared to what it was before. And the edges being well done, I definitely attribute that to that massive diffuser that sits over that firebox. And we're gonna talk a little bit about that in an upcoming video, by the way. Okay, so here's a zoom in of the bottom level. And as I said, the doneness, the wellness, the rise is much more consistent than it was when Sambo Dumbo here put the tape on the hood. And the corners are still hot, just like the upper level. And I would definitely utilize the edges as my sear zones. And again, it's that massive, but we don't have the loss of rise and doneness to the front, and we don't have the loss of the rise and the doneness to the middle like we did before. So this grill has really evened itself out. And you know what, Uchi Mama, I'm man enough to admit that I was wrong. You were right. It's illegal to shoot birds of prey, nuisance birds, whatever, in a residential area. Otherwise, I go down in the basement, get my scatter gun, take out a crow here in the backyard, and eat it for you on live camera, just to show that I was man enough to admit I was wrong. Uchi Mama, you were right. It was not a very valid test, and we had to redo it again. And obviously the engineers at Weber, they did their flow homework. And it just shows that tape is unnecessary on these brand new SearWood grills. As you can see by the results, it was much more consistent this time around, and much more satisfying to see that many areas of this pit heat up under the temperature mode very consistently. But we'll catch you with that next time. Sambo out.